What's up everyone, Soldier First Class here. In today's mission, we're going to talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake and how it will feature deeper character relationships. A lot of the charm of the original game stems from the characters and their interactions with each other. In a recent article from SiliconEra, we've discovered that those relationships are even more fleshed out. We'll be discussing what this means for not only the Avalanche crew, but what it could mean for the main characters. In the public trailer, we saw that Tifa and the Avalanche crew all second-guessed the results of their actions. This was something I noticed and loved immediately. Alistair Wong of SiliconEra had a chance to watch a pre-recorded gameplay video with producer Yoshinari Kitase showing off the opening bombing mission, so let's take a look at what he had to say about the character interactions that he got to witness. He stated, "One thing that really did pop to me was how the remake has expanded on the early cast of Cloud, Barrett, Biggs, Wedge, and Jessie. When they first get off the train, Barrett is much more hostile and distrusting of Cloud than in the original, saying that one misstep and he'll shoot Cloud down. Meanwhile, Jessie is much more exasperated at how loud and distrusting Barrett is being. While Biggs is skeptical of Cloud's abilities, Wedge is more friendly and shoots Cloud a thumbs up that Cloud clearly has no idea how to respond to. These parts really help flesh out the relationships between the crew in ways that weren't achieved in the original. I want to talk about a few things that they mentioned. First off, I like that Barrett is more distrusting of Cloud in their interaction. While we saw some of this in the original, it was never as in-depth as they've gone here, and it makes a lot of sense. Here's Cloud, a mercenary for hire, and that fact by itself would be enough for Barrett to distrust him. Barrett would know that whoever has the most gil will be the side that Cloud is on. We also see this in the Guard Scorpion battle, where Barrett is quick to assume that Cloud has double-crossed him. These little interactions make their eventual friendship grow and evolve over time in a way that we've never really seen before. Now let's talk about the interactions from the Avalanche crew. Jessie, who we know from Maximilian Dood's information, is much more flirty and is crushing on Cloud. SiliconEra stated that Jessie was critical of Barrett's distrust for Cloud. This shows a little love blindness on her part, where Barrett is more of a realist. He's suffered a lot in his past and distrusts anything related to Shinra, including Cloud. Biggs appeared more on Barrett's side, while Wedge favors Cloud, giving him a thumbs up and bringing out Cloud's more awkward and dorky side. These are great little nuances to these characters, and I love that these are coming out front and center. The next interaction Alistair discusses is a scene with Cloud, Barrett, and Jessie in the elevator. He stated, "The elevator sequence with Cloud, Barrett, and Jessie is also expanded upon. While waiting for the elevator to arrive, Jessie notes that Tifa was adamant on recommending Cloud for the job and asks what Cloud's relationship with Tifa is. Cloud is clearly struggling to come up with an appropriate reply, but is saved by the arrival of the elevator. Inside, Barrett gives his spiel about the world dying from Mako overconsumption, but goes full ham and mentions that he can hear the world crying for help, to which Cloud snarks that Barrett should go see a doctor. These moments of levity help lighten the tense mood and also harkens back to Cloud's depiction in the original game, where he wasn't without a sense of humor. I love this interaction because if it actually sounds the way he's making it sound, Jessie might actually be showing some jealousy over Tifa. This adds so much depth to her character and her obvious crush on Cloud. It's things like this that will make this game even more memorable, and it's the things I'm really looking forward to. As we all know from the original, these side characters don't meet the greatest of fates, and this additional depth will make these characters all the harder to lose. This game was already an emotional roller coaster, but now that these characters will feel more human than ever, it will surely call for a box of Kleenex when it's all said and done. I also enjoy that they're bringing Cloud's sense of humor out in this interaction. Telling Barrett to see a doctor for hearing voices might be one of the highlights between the two characters. I'm excited to see how their friendship is formed over the course of the game. Not only does this spell great things for smaller side characters, imagine what this will mean for main characters like Aerith and Tifa. We'll get to see more in-depth interactions with them, and again, as we all know about Aerith, the impact will be felt more than ever before. In the Tifa reveal trailer, we got to hear her remorse for the lives lost during the bombing missions, while her and Cloud shared a drink at the 7th Heaven. Imagine what emotion we're going to hear from her when Tifa and Cloud are together, piecing his fractured mind back together in the livestream. I think this will also make the love triangle in the game more heavily expanded upon. Will the writers keep this aspect the same and truly be a love triangle, or will one female character be the winner? Only time will tell, but it makes me wonder how the relationship mechanic will work. With Nomura confirming there will be branching dialogue, it likely means that we'll see some form of the hidden affection mechanic. With this affection mechanic determining which end of the Highwind scene you get, I'm hoping it's still in the game in some form. It's possible the developers will remove it and make one single event canon over the optional parts. And even that brings up the question, how will the date scene be handled at Gold Saucer? Overall, these new details they've added to character interactions will make every moment in this game more memorable and will surely benefit the overall atmosphere of the game. The voice acting is already doing a great job of selling these characters as human beings. This game is shaping up to be an epic adventure, and amazing voice and story direction are going to be the key to long-term success for this multi-game saga. So what do you think, soldiers? Do you enjoy this attention to detail that Square Enix is putting into the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to omni-slash that like button. Let me know in the comments section below if you're excited to interact with your favorite characters again in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell to join the ranks of Soldier today. And for all the latest Final Fantasy VII Remake news, rumors, and trailers, I'm Soldier First Class, and I'm on to the next mission. Later, guys.